So if I'm honest, I never wanted to do this. I was a very outdoorsy person, done outdoor education first. My dad actually runs a electrical company in Norwich, and I wanted a bit of a summer job to get some money going. Really enjoyed the journey and asked if I could have an apprenticeship, and that was 8 years ago. And then last year he came up to me with an opportunity to start a renewables business as a separate company, but working alongside his company. Sort of without hesitating just said, yeah, let's go for it, and done the training, and here we are. I think, like myself, just give it a go. You might love it, even if you. I'll always tell people just try and get a trade under their belt, because you'll always have work. Obviously, for myself, electrical was the way I was going to kind of go that way. But just give it a go, and don't be scared to ask questions either, because we don't all know what we're doing. We're always learning. I've learned stuff in the past year that, more than I've learned in 8 years. Just have a go at it. Just, if you don't like it, you can try something else, but you might love it. I mean, we're all sort of under the same belt as we're, different journeys and stuff, but I think it was maybe the opportunity of just being like, right, you're going from electrician of 8 years or 4 years after my apprenticeship to suddenly being a director of a business, not being admin orientated at all, just being on the tools, and then suddenly being like, right, you've got to run a business. So there was that. Just started a young family, still got 2 children and stuff, so don't sleep much, if I'm honest with you. So it's kind of, now it's, I think it's more just jumping into the deep end and being like, right, this is how it's going to go, this is how you're doing it, and let's see if it works. And we're lucky it is working really well, so yeah. I think as soon as I kind of announced it on social media, because it was a massive surprise to me, I didn't know I'd been nominated, and I was quite late, having missed an email and stuff. And as soon as I put it on Instagram and the social media platforms, it was kind of like, oh, that's really good, and people see it as soon as you put that on your thing, award winning, people just kind of go towards you that little bit more and feel a lot more comfortable knowing that the work that you're providing them is going to be of a good standard, if not better than the average person, I suppose. It's good motivation to realise that there's recognition out there to, yes, you can be in a trade, you can just be a sparky, you can just do what you want to do, but to be recognised for your trade and your skills that you're providing, it's nice that the awards kind of give you something to push for as well. Especially as us sort of different companies advertise it now as people go, oh, what's that? Oh, I'll have a go at that. So yeah, I think it's just the recognition is good motivation for young people to try and strive for better and be better at what they're doing. eFIXX is recognised anyway through the industry, but having another big name beside them, and so this is something that's big and recognisable, and to have the support of them as well. They're constantly emailing us, checking that how we're getting on, and they're there for support-wise as well. Their products we spoke about, the Sync EV charger, little bits like that, just helping push the industry. That along with eFIXX as well, and their association with each other is just helping recognition really. I think just help push everything. Yeah.